Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been listening to yourself describe what you do?
Yeah, and I see it all the time, but I still can't figure out why. I still think, I don't know, it comes back to the whole, binging on a certain thing, because I was always told, no, you can't have too much you can't have excess in X, Y, Z, like, the food and money and all that sort of stuff when I was younger. And so now, every time I get close to excess, it's just kind of like, oh, can't do that. No, so yeah, that's kind of where I feel it kind of sits, and just breaking through that is kind of...
Because if you got the successes, you'd have to change your opinion about yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
And since you haven't changed your opinion about yourself, you can't have the successes.
Yeah.
So you're imprisoned by the thing that you want to liberate you.
Definitely.
Yep. Okay. What do you need to do?
Push past that 80% mark.
So personal awareness is about being able to observe what's going on for ourselves while we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So all programs like these are about heightening your awareness and becoming smarter around yourself smarter on the subject of you than we have been.
Yep.
And perhaps enlightenment is when we're smart enough around ourselves that we can recognise stuff instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And as we recognise it, modify our behaviour.
Yep.
So what do you need to do?
Increase my awareness.
Increase your awareness by
just being able to catch myself out.
Okay. For all of you, the way you do this is when the stuff that's causing you to behave in a way that you don't like, you've got to push into that so that feeling becomes overwhelming. So as you near the 80% mark, you start to get results and the bright shiny objects come over the horizon, you've got to push in here.
Mm-hmm.
To accentuate whatever that feeling is so that it comes up enough so you can recognise it. Because at this stage you haven't got a name for it. But I've got a name for it and it's like, oh fuck, and out of here. I don't know if that works for you or not, but that's kind of...
Yep, it's close enough.
Technical expression.
Yeah.
Learn to use it. So you're just compelled to bail out.
Yep.
Well, we need to know what that is. Now we can do it right now because you can do this or you can imagine it, and for most of us, doing it and imagining it are virtually the same.
Yep.
So just imagine pushing into that zone on a project where the bright shiny object's there, you want to go to that, and just push yourself back in there. Just force yourself to go back in and do some more work on that project. There'll be an emotion comes up.
Adrenaline starts pumping.
Adrenaline starts pumping. And under what sort of circumstances does adrenaline normally start pumping?
Fear or panic.
Fear or panic. Yeah, so to explore that properly, you've got to get in there more.
Mm-hmm.
So your assignment is to make a commitment to yourself and to your support team, whoever that is. Have you got a support team? People you can mentor and relate with?
Yep.
Okay, so your assignment is to get your support team on board and say, I promise you and I promise myself that I'm not picking up another bright shiny object until you guys say I've pushed through. And then I'm going to stick with this one and I'm going to push it as hard as I can and complete it.
Yeah.
Now, that's going to be really good for you just to complete something.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but that's, there's benefits in that are in your world, so to speak, but in your heart, the benefit's going to be discovering just how severe this panic is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can give you some predictions, but I'm reluctant. So how about we have you come back and tell us what you discovered when you pushed right into that, ultimately fear.
Yep.
Because it'll be fear of... Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Would you be happy to do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. So you know what to do?
Yep. Stay away from the shiny things.
Stay away from the bright, shiny objects.
Yeah. Stay away.
Understand that when you get that powerful emotion that says turn to it, that's a signal. No, hang in there. Ring the team. I'm trying to bail out. I'm committing to not bailing out and keeping on with it. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You have to ask me, did I stick with it or did I bail out?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
And give them permission to kick your backside if you bail out. It's no good having a support team who are not allowed to call you.
Yeah.
Call you on your behaviour.
Yep. Right.
You know, a support team who understands, oh yeah, we understand, mate.
Yeah.
Just lets you get away with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Happy with that?
Definitely.
Cool.
Thanking you.
Pleasure, mate.